Hey, welcome back to Juicy Tech. My name is Ariel D Juice. Welcome back to my channel, where we talk about, basically my journey. Trying to break into the tech industry as a software engineer. So I want to talk about this real quick. So not waste your time. Let's talk about this right away. So it's gonna be week number 6 tomorrow, which is gonna be Monday, and yeah, it's week six into this coding boot camp that I'm currently enrolled in. Excuse me. I just had a burrito. So if I have a lot of gas, excuse that. It's a burrito I just had. Awesome burrito. But anyway, so this coding boot camp is located here in South Florida. I live in Florida, obviously, and yeah, it's been a very intense class, and it's getting even more challenging. We're learning about right now this week. We're going to learn about um, APIs, databases, and all these things. I already kind of did some research on my own before learning about APIs and database. It's kind of cool. It's more like a back end kind of thing, right? Building a back end. What if you're trying to build a full stack app, you need a front and back end, obviously. So we're learning about the back end part right now of building a full stack app. And again, I did some research, learning about. Well, I don't know everything about APIs, but I'm aware that APIs are something you need to have when you're building a backend, project. The database as well. So I'm aware that Firebase and MongoDB are one of the two top ones to use as a database to store information. It's interesting information. It really is. So we're learning about that stuff this week in week 6, and I'm kind of excited to learn about this stuff. It's really, I won't say it's confusing, but if it's your first time, seeing this information, it may confuse you, but that's what you need to do or need to build in order to build a backend project, to complete your full stack application, if that makes any sense. So we're on that right now. But for the past few weeks, we've been learning about, oh my God, everything from functions, arrays, variables, strings, JavaScript itself. We learned about Jesus Christ, a lot of front end, technologies or tools. Of course, HTML5, CSS, UI, UX. It's a lot of front end stuff. It's fun to learn about these things. It's interesting at the same time. It's a lot of information, obviously. You can come in. That was my wife. I thought she was coming in here. But yeah, for the past few weeks, we've been learning about those things. A lot of front end, technologies and tools and things to you would need to use to build a front end project. It's a lot going on. So Jesus Christ, it's it's very draining sometimes because there's so much information to retain, and I won't retain all this information within 10 weeks. That's how long the course is. It's about like a 10-week course, and I've learned a lot, man. I really, I'll say the basics of everything. I very much know the basics of building a full stack application using React.js. It's interesting stuff, man. It really is some cool stuff to really learn, because we're using VS Studio as an actual editor to start the coding. Node.js, we're using that as well. NodeMon, just a lot, things that I've never heard of. I've learned about this within just a few weeks, but I'll come home and also do some more research and kind of just learn from other people, watching YouTube videos. I go to some really cool events as well. I went to a lot of events so far while being in this boot camp, and that's what I think I'm paying for the most, paying for the networking part, because I met so many cool people. I kept in touch with a lot of different recruiters. So once I'm done with the school, we'll keep in touch. Maybe they may have a job for me or something like that. So it's been a really cool journey. It's very intense. They move really fast, teaching all these information. You should really very much get your type speed game up, because they type really quick, and you just got to keep up with everything. So I've been doing pretty good, man. I think I can do better. It just takes time. It's a lot of information to retain. Like the amount of steps that you need to take to build an API, a database, or to connect the support, with the actual coding that makes any sense. It's a lot of information. It's so much to remember, and that's the hardest part, because so much of coding and different characters to put here, put there, and not crash the code. Just want to just remember all this stuff, and it's really not the easiest. I take a lot of notes, of course. It does help, but it's just practicing as much as you can, not be too overwhelmed. The thing is, I like to go for runs. Like, I go for long jogs, for like a half marathon after school, because I'm so drained with just the amount of information that's being thrown at me. I just want to just kind of get away from it and just do something else, and just kind of get away from coding for a while, and then go back to it once I'm just chill. You know what I mean? So going for a long run or just a walk really helps me a lot. I don't know about you, but that's what it does for me when I'm just like trying to just chill and just realize, let me collect myself after being just brutally, drowned with so much information when it comes to coding. It's so much. So I guess I'm trying to say is this: the coding bootcamp has been a great experience. It really has. I met so many cool people in my cohort. The professors are awesome. The owner of the school is freaking dope. The actual teachers are amazing. I met a lot of senior engineers there, smart freaking people, super successful. They're married with children. They seem so happy living. It seemed like a great experience. And just conversing with them, you could just tell they love their job. They love what they do. And they also teach at the same time while having a full-time job as a senior engineer or mid. It's amazing stuff. So long story short, I'm very excited about week 6, and our final week. We have to build a full stack application. I kind of know how to do that now, right? I kind of have the idea how to build a full stack app. Again, my only downfall is remembering all the steps to make sure everything is connected, the right characters and everything, all the lines of coding. That takes time, but I do have an idea of what to do. I'm very much aware that there's a front and back end that needs to be properly built to make this thing work. API database, the actual app or the client, and just kind of send information back and forth. It's dope. It's some really interesting stuff, but I do have that idea and I know how that works. I just need to really fine tune when it comes to the coding part. Excuse me. And that will take time. That may take months, because a lot to remember. So yeah, much love to you. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to support if you want to. You don't have to, of course. Become a subscriber and like this video so more people can watch this and kind of gain some kind of value from this. And I hope you do get some value from this video. If you're looking to join a boot camp, I would tell you very much to do it on your own first. Learn as much as you can by yourself. Then once you're ready to kind of really graduate to something, to learn more information, or just learn how to network and learn soft skills, I think a boot camp is great for that. Like, it's excellent to teach how to be confident and speak to people in person. And if you have that issue, of course, the boot camp that I'm at very much to support its students when it comes to that. Like, not just the hard skills, which is the coding, but the soft skills, being able to converse with people and not get too shy and can't speak, and they help you with that. And that's so dope, because I was not expecting that. I was not expecting for them to teach you soft skills, and they do. So it's a dope environment. It's a safe space for students. We learned a lot. Well, I do, I'll say that. And I'm looking forward to another week of learning more information about coding. So stay tuned. Much love to you. Like I said before, subscribe if you want to support. And I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Peace.